Good.
Hey, welcome to week 10 of the Dude Ranch podcast Pigskin Pick'ems. Give you a little update from last week. We all went 3-2, so that's pretty easy. But the more important thing, we all went 4-0 and on the sperm bank locks of the week, and we were 2-2 on upset picks. Of course, two of those wins was the Notre Dame over Clemson win. So that brings the year-to-date totals up to Drew's in the lead, 26-19. Me and Waz are both 21-24, and Brady's right there at 20-25. And everyone's got a winning record in the sperm bank. Brady's 7-2, me and Drew 6-3, and Waz is 5-4. He's won his last two sperm banks to get up. So we'll just get right into it. Drew, give me 3 picks.
All right, so I don't have a watch on, but it's 2-0 down in Miami. It's Tua time, baby. I told you guys he's going to be a stud. He's 2-0. I'm taking the Dolphins at home, -2.5 against Herbert and the Chargers. The Dolphins are playing some real good football with Tua. He's not like lighting out the numbers, but he's getting the job done. And I like the Dolphins -2.5 here. All right, my next pick, I won with him last week. I'm going to roll with him again. Skull. Vikings -2.5 at Chicago on Monday night. Dalvin Cook's lighting it up. They're feeding them what they should have been doing all year. Just fucking feeding Dalvin Cook. And the Bears got spanked. They got skunked by fucking Tennessee last week. They're not that good. And my last pick, I'm going to the well one more time. They didn't cover for me last week, but the Sharks, baby, they stayed undefeated. And this week they play at 4-3 Troy, given 9.5 points. All they got to do is win by 10. I like Coastal Carolina to cover that game. The Sharks, baby.
Who they playing?
Troy.
Oh, I don't know, man. Achilles. I heard he's back from that Achilles injury.
So
that was a little Troy joke. You probably never seen the movie, I guess.
No, I thought you were talking about
he has not seen that movie.
No, have not. I thought you were talking.
Apparently, never heard of the story of Achilles either. So
he thought you were telling them an actual player. He was like, no, Achilles ain't going to make a big difference this week. Nope.
Fuck you guys.
All right, Waz, give me 3 picks.
All right. Minnesota looks fucking terrible. So I'm going to have to get the other way. I'm betting on Iowa here, -3.5. I like Iowa in this matchup a lot, even though it may be a battle of the shit stains.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a less shitty team, and we're going to go to the well. Iowa's going to fuck them, baby, because fuck Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay.
-3.5. Hammer it down on Minnesota. And then Brady ain't going to like this too much, baby. But I'm telling you what, San Diego State -10.5 against his good friends, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Hawaii, sorry, Brady, they look like the shittiest team in their fucking conference this year. It looked awful. I was embarrassed to bet on them last week. I got to bet against them this week for that simple fact. And San Diego State, once again, looks like a powerhouse high Division II team.
So you're saying they're like the Patriots of the Mountain West?
San Diego State looks great, so I'm taking them for sure. And then, God damn it, I didn't want to do it because it's gonna flaunt fucking Drew's ego a little bit, but I'm taking the Cardinals -2.5 against the Buffalo Bills.
Oof. The risky one.
Let's start Daniel. I see 3 losses there.
I like Iowa. I think Iowa's a decent football team. It might be other than Ohio State. I think they're the next tier down. They lost a tough one at the opening week against Purdue. They should have won. Brady.
Purdue.
First pick, I'm going tonight with the Toledo Rockets +2.5. They're playing Western Michigan. It's probably the last time all year you get Toledo plus money, except for when they play Buffalo. I'm jumping big on that. Then I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans -2 Thursday night. To quote Daniel, Phillip Rivers sucks dick. Nobody likes Phillip Rivers. He sucks. And what?
I'm sorry. I don't want even lines. Do you want that 2.5 or 1.5?
You can make it 2.5. It's close. It probably would be 2.5 before it goes to 1.5.
Okay.
And then the Steelers -6.5.
Woo!
Who Steelers play?
Bungles.
Cincinnati.
All right, good picks. I don't know shit about Toledo. All right, I'm going to give my 3 picks here. I'm going to go Seahawks +1.5 versus the Rams. I like them getting the points. They had that big-ass loss against Buffalo. I think Russell Wilson Jr. third. I don't think they're going to lose 2 games. And I've been saying all year Rams are a little sus. Second pick, I'm gonna ride with Drew here. Fins up against the fucking Chargers -2.5. You all know I love Herbert the Pervert. I don't think that team's all that good. And I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I think the Dolphins they're gonna make a run at winning that fucking division because I've been saying all year I think the Bills are a little suspect. I love fucking Flores. He's putting a lot of good young talent down there. He's got some good defensive players. I like the Dolphins in that one. And in my third pick, I'm going Fear the fucking Turtle, baby, +25.5 versus Ohio State. In no way do I think Maryland's going to win this football game, but they put up a lot of fucking yards and a lot of fucking points, and I think they're going to hang within the 25.5. I mean, I look for Ohio State to win by a couple touchdowns, but I think Maryland scores enough that they're going to keep that within 25.5.
You think baby Tagovailoa keeps it a little?
Baby Tagovailoa. All right, those are all our 3 picks. Drew, give me an upset.
All right, my upset of the week. I was in between 2 here, but I went to the pros, not the college, and I'm taking Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos at LV. Drew Lock he's impressed me, man. Like, he's playing good, and the Denver team is pretty solid. They got a nice little 2 running backs, Lindsey, Gordon. I don't know. I like Denver, Drew Lock to beat LV.
I looked at that too. I kind of liked it. I don't know. Denver. Who'd they play last week? They hung with. Was that Atlanta?
Yeah.
It was that Atlanta? They played. That was a close game. No, I like LV though. I think LV is pretty good. All right, Waz, give me an upset.
All right. I was also looking at that upset, but I didn't want to be that guy because I felt like we was all going to end up picking that. So I want to give you guys a fucking upset of the week, baby. Okay? And Michigan State doesn't look bad this year. I'm going to go hammer down the Pat McAfee way. Hammer down on Michigan State against Indiana. It's fucking Indiana, okay? I don't care who they've beat. It's still fucking Indiana. The Big Ten's dog shit. You're good for a fucking upset every fucking week. The Big Ten's poop.
True. Yeah.
But Michigan State got piss pounded by fucking Rutgers earlier this year.
They did.
All right. Yeah, I like that quarterback for Indiana, man. He doesn't throw a great ball, but man, does he get around good. Brady, give me an upset.
All right. Well, Saturday, Achilles is going to be outside of the Troy Trojan Stadium yelling for the Chanticleers instead of Hector, like he did in the movie Troy, because Troy is going to fuck them up. And if you take the 10 points, put your fucking house on it. I didn't double down because I don't like doubling down, but that would have been my sperm bank lock of the week. But that'll be the easiest upset you have all year. Take the Troy Trojans.
I was also thinking about that as well.
I think Drew needs to watch it now. Drew, I think it's on Netflix, Drew. You need to watch it. It's a great movie. Brad Pitt.
Coastal Carolina, this is by far the hardest team they're going to play all year, and they're not going to handle them very well.
Them 4-3 Trojans are tough, baby. They're tough.
Is that on Saturday?
Yeah, and they've also played BYU in one of them losses too, so don't forget about that.
I'm gonna jump on that little action there.
They don't play shitbags like Georgia Southern and Georgia State. They play real fucking.
Keep sleeping on the Sharks, baby.
You
I'm
guys
not sleeping on them.
Waz and Brady, do you agree that Drew needs to watch Troy ASAP?
Yeah, 100%.
Immediately.
Like, how have you never seen that movie? Have you ever heard of the story of Achilles, how he led the Greek army into Troy? The Trojan
Greek gods. Yeah, the Trojan horse. Yeah.
I got in there.
It's one of the best movies of all time, probably.
Wasn't Brady though. I know Brady. I've said this to you. The scene where they take the beach at Troy. If you look closely in the sky when Brad Pitt's standing on that temple, you could see a fucking airplane in the sky. The first time I seen that, I was like, I didn't know they had airplanes back then. Look it up on the internet. They showed on the internet too. Great movie. All right, we'll move along. It's my pick. My turn.
My turn.
My upset pick of the week. It's 3.5, so this counts as an upset. I'm going to go money line. I'm going New York Blue over the fucking Eagles, baby.
I was looking at that one.
New York Blue got with all the injuries, and they don't got a lot of talent. Them dogs got some fucking fight in them, though. I'm going New York Blue over Eagles. I really couldn't find nothing better. I looked at a couple other ones, but New York Blue over the fucking Eagles. All right, sperm bank lock of the week, Tom Drew. What you got?
All right, baby. Jerk it off. They were my sperm bank last week. They're my sperm bank this week. Sunday Night Football. Baltimore Ravens -6.5 against the Patriots. The Patriots are not a good football team. They struggled against old Flacco, baby. And Baltimore is going to come in there, and they're probably going to fist pound them. But yeah, Ravens -6.5.
Yeah. Was?
I got fucking Jacksonville sucking ass this year. Look at Drew's face. He thought I was gonna say they're gonna win.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I'm so sick of fucking betting on Jacksonville in any way, shape, or form this year. So I'm finally going the other way. My sperm bank lock of the week: Green Bay -12.5. It's easy. It's probably the easiest money you're gonna make all fucking year. Green Bay has been piss pounding shitty teams all year, and they're gonna piss pound Jacksonville also. They've been playing fucking terrible. Green Bay looking to get right back on the track here and just keep fucking their way through to fucking inferior opponents.
All right. I don't know if I'll go up and down, even though I'm like 5-2 ATS with them this year. Brady, give me a sperm bank.
Out of respect for Daniel Son, I didn't make Baltimore my lock of the week. I, however, will be betting a substantial amount of money on Baltimore because, no offense, but the Patriots suck. But I went, my sperm bank lock of the week is Seattle +1.5 over the Rams. Seattle always bounces back after a loss really good, and you don't really need to cover anything. You just need them to win, so I think they're going to easily do that.
Love that pick. I was considering that for my sperm bank, too. But okay, so my sperm bank, Brady picked one of my games. I picked one of his games too. I was going to pick the Seahawks, but I like this game a little bit better. I like the Titans -2.5 over the Colts. I don't like the Colts at all. I like the Titans. I think Derrick Henry's going to jam it down their fucking throats. Their defense is good enough to stop fucking Waz's boy Phillip Rivers. I like the Titans. Lock that in. Yep, that's my sperm bank lock of the week. I want to get to you guys Ravens. You and Brady. Drew and Brady likes the Ravens a lot. But man, if you look at a lot of the Patriots games, they lose, but they're like right in a lot of those fucking games. Am I wrong?
No, but
like, huh?
Not Kansas City.
Well, Kansas City beats up everybody a lot. So
well, they fucking hung in there for a good long while against Kansas City, though.
Yeah, they did pull away, dude.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Just remember, Brady, you had to go fucking watch it in a different fucking room.
Yeah,
I do remember. I
don't want to argue with you.
I just see the Ravens. I don't know. I see the Ravens winning the game, obviously, but 6.5. I don't know, man. Patriots just seem, to me, it seems like they play everyone. They lose, but they play everyone tight.
I'm pulling up their schedule right now. They're 5 losses. Let's see. Seattle, they lost by 5. Kansas City, they lost by 16. Denver, they lost by 6. San Francisco, they lost by 27. Buffalo, they lost by 3.
Who did they play last week?
The Jets, and they barely beat the Jets. They had to kick a game winner on the Jets, so.
They're in most of them. It's up in New England. Belichick will dial something up to keep that game close. I don't like that one, but whatever. Hope you win. I like the fucking. I like to keep them sperm banks coming in. Anyone else got anything?
Yes.
I would just like to say that just like Brady introduced Drew to the Chanticleers, I introduced you to how dog shit the fucking Colts are and how easy money it is betting against those fucking idiots. So you're welcome.
Well, thank you. I watched them. I've seen. Brady, how strongly do you feel about Toledo? I might put some action on that. I don't got nothing else to do. As you can see, I'm stuck in my fucking room.
COVID boy.
Toledo, them and Buffalo are going to be the two best teams in the MAC. I'm not too sure. Western Michigan had a pretty good season last year, and it's in
Western Michigan's good. That's going to be a close game.
Let me ask a question there, Brady. Though Western Michigan, I know they were good last year. Did their quarterback graduate?
No, I don't. I think he's still there.
Because that's usually a key. A team that was good and their quarterback graduates, unless it's one of the big schools. Bet against those fuckers.
Yeah,
like Minnesota last year. You see them teams that are good. It's because they're usually senior dominated, junior and senior dominated. Then they lose a lot of guys, and they got to turn to some freshman or sophomore quarterback, and they usually ain't that good.
Yeah, Toledo brought a lot of their team back from last year. Yeah, they look really good week 1.
All right, so you feel strongly about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, put money on the shots this week, baby.
I think I might go with Brady there. Brady's pretty strongly convinced me there a little bit. Come down to earth here, so.
I was honestly, Steve, I was thinking about making that one of my picks as well. My upset special. I was thinking about making that my fucking upset special.
Troy, we're gonna do it for Achilles, baby. Although Achilles wasn't a trophy.
Keep sleeping on them fucking shots, baby. Keep sleeping on them shots. Next week when I come back in the show and I tell you I fucking told her so, I fucking told her so.
I don't know shit about the shots, but
Grayson McCall is a stud.
He's good. He plays in the Sun Belt. He's not a stud. No one in the Sun Belt is a stud.
Grayson McCall is a stud.
Nobody in the Sun Belt.
Have you guys ever seen that video of that fucking it's like third grader fucking football, and there's this one kid that's about the size of Derrick Henry. He's just pushing everybody out of the way. That's what it's like to be good in the Sun Belt. You just walk through people to the fucking end zone.
Keep guessing on the shots. But I don't approve of any bashing of this football team right there, the shots.
Hey, what does anyone think about my bold prediction of the Fins up maybe can come back and win that division?
I think it's possible.
Yeah, I don't like the Fins this week, but I mean
2-0.
I'll root together for you guys.
They're 2-0.
You think
one of my picks is the Cardinals? I can't see fucking Tua coming in and going fucking 3-0 off the bat. Honestly, I think Buda.
That's because you don't want to admit that you were wrong about Tua.
Yeah, but
you don't want to admit you were wrong.
What has he done so far that's been that great? The first week they had
nothing. That's what
the first week they had a defensive touchdown and a fucking special teams touchdown.
Right,
2
he
defensive
hasn't done
touchdowns.
nothing. That's my point. Like, he hasn't been that good. He just hasn't really turned the ball over. And I think their defense and their team's a little bit better than what I think people give them credit for.
Yeah, and he was 20-28 for 248 and 2 touchdowns. That's a fucking solid game.
That's okay.
He had a better second game for sure.
Exactly. What you're saying is he drew an average of fucking 12 yards per pass, and he had a couple of touchdowns.
He did better than your.
Well, don't forget that Buddy broke like a 55-yard fucking screen pass. So that accounts for.
He didn't. He did better than your boy the goat there, Wazzy boy.
Drew just. I should have never introduced him to Coastal Carolina. Or he probably wouldn't even be above 500 right now.
Yeah, I know.
Don't be big man. Don't be big man because you guys are 5 games back from me.
Hey, we can't talk shit on 26-19, dude. That's pretty fucking good. When you're betting with spreads, that's good. Anytime you're over 500, that shit's good.
But he doesn't. He only does good here. He doesn't do good outside the parameters of his picks on this show.
Well, all I care is if he does good on this show. Well, it makes it better.
Because I'm going to be winning this money from this show, and I'm going to be winning the fantasy money after my big time trade, baby.
Yeah, what a fucking wow.
Yeah.
What a fucking
Drew-
hose job at first.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, there's a magical fucking trade that Drew makes with a guy who hasn't been setting his fucking
I know.
lineups all year.
So Buddy played 6 guys last week, and all of a sudden Drew gets his best
He didn't
player.
even start a fucking tight end, and Drew's like, "Hey, thanks for the trade, bud. It was a real fair trade." It was literally Dalvin Cook for 4 of the shittiest fucking people on Drew's roster that didn't even start.
He tried to sell it too by saying Antonio Brown's a stud.
Yeah, you
Keep
kidding
sleeping
me?
on AB.
He
Keep
had
sleeping on
fucking
AB.
what? 0 points last week? Yeah, big
He
stud.
had 6 points on. He had 5 targets in his first game back to Tampa Bay.
One
Wow.
catch.
It's hard when fucking Tom Brady turns the ball over 3 times in the first game back.
Antonio Brown
It's-
ain't even a
it's hard to-
starting
it's
wide
hard to get-
receiver on his fucking team.
It's
And
hard to
you're
get.
trying to fucking say he's a stud?
It's hard to get points for AB whenever you're barely on the field because Tommy turnovers out there turning the ball over. all
Okay,
night long.
so how
They're
was that a
losing
good trade
38
then? You
to 30.
tried to explain that to us like it was a great fucking trade. You just said Tom Brady fucking sucks. So that means Antonio Brown ain't getting no fantasy points.
Because he had 6 points in a fucking shitty game. That's going to go up. Fulgham's a beast.
Okay, hey,
Fulgham's
tell
got
one of
over
your
12
boys
a
that I
game.
need a running back. So just fucking slide one of them hose jobs my fucking way.
Make an offer, buddy. Me and Jake were in talks all day
I
long.
tried to send him fucking Aaron Rodgers for Dalvin Cook. That was a much fairer fucking trade than that fucking hose
He
job.
didn't need a QB.
Well, he doesn't need a tight end either, apparently. He didn't start one last week. The fucking shit was empty. Fucking
Sorry.
asshole.
Hey, and he still beat Tubby. So.
Yeah, he still beat you.
All right.
All right, boys, gonna wrap this up.
All right, make sure you guys tune in live, 11 a.m. Sunday, pregame show. You gonna be able to do that there? Are you gonna be able to do that there, Dad?
I'll probably have to do it from up here, I guess, because my get tested today, and my test ain't gonna be back for 3 to 5 days. But Mom says she can get access to it earlier, so
She's gonna be in there hacking the system.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna test positive though. So I'll have to do it from. It's gonna be lame. I ain't gonna be pounding fucking beers.
I can
Wait,
run
you
you some
can't
beers
pound
up.
beers.
I suppose. I don't think it's good if you got coronavirus to pound the beers.
Maybe the alcohol kills it.
Alcohol kills the virus.
Not after all the beers I drank this weekend. Doesn't.
That's true. You were pounding.
That's why yesterday on Monday morning I thought I was just hungover because I was feeling off, and then I started shivering and then I started getting hot. I was like, that ain't a hangover.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. Make sure you guys tune in. The podcast. We'll be doing podcast live again this week. Make sure you guys tune into that Saturday. Game day show live Sunday. We're out. Peace out, fellas.
Later.